We took the stuff back 8 years, which is kind of the beginning of Trump. And the Democrats had a lead of, 6, 7 points.
7 points,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
And now it's gone.
What's scary about this to me is it seems that I think the reason the margin was 6 or 7 points before was that a lot of Republicans became never Trumpers and stopped identifying as.
No, there's just always been a generic Democratic advantage in the polling, all right, in identifying with one party. But it used to be that Democrats were the less likely to show up and actually vote. Now, a majority of low inclination voters, or a higher number of low inclination voters for the first time since we've been measuring this, are Republican voters, people who'd vote Republican if they'd only show up to the polls. So this is completely unprecedented. For as long as we've been following this, the voters who are eligible to vote and don't show up to the polls are now more Republican than Democrat. And we haven't seen this before.
Throughout the primaries last year and into this year, so many people thought that he wouldn't get convicted. And, there were Republicans in our New York Times focus groups who didn't think Donald Trump would be the nominee, that there were too many obstacles to him. There is such a power that comes from the simple fact that he has now been convicted. And
people are disengaged that are supporting Trump. The people are the lower propensity.
Yeah, the lower propensity voter for the first time is supporting the Republican. Why would Democrats and the Democratic legal establishment that railroaded through this Trump conviction, why would they be exempt from consequences? There's an article here in the New York Times, faith-based groups that assist migrants become targets of extremists. These are faith-based groups that often assist illegal migrants or refugees. If such migrants are not in Americans' interests, why would faith-based groups that assist the immigration of people who are not in America's best interest, why would they be immune from consequences?